Friends, this story is from a time long ago. In a small and quiet village, there lived a man named Mohan. Mohan belonged to a very simple family. His house was small, his income was limited, but his heart was full of kindness and compassion. From morning till evening he worked hard in the fields, yet no matter how tired he became, he never ignored anyone who needed help. Mohan had a habit that everyone in the village knew well. If he saw a hungry dog while working, he would stop his work and feed it from his own tiffin. If a traveler passed by with an empty stomach, he would give him food without thinking twice. He believed that hunger is something that should never be ignored. Because of this nature, people in the village respected him for his honesty and kindness. But at home, his wife Sunita often felt worried. She would say, "Mohan, you give away everything you have. Our kitchen becomes empty again and again. You should think about yourself and your family too." But Mohan would always reply calmly, "Sunita, a hungry stomach is the biggest enemy of a human. If we can help someone, why shouldn't we? God sees everything." One hot afternoon, when Mohan was resting at home after long hours of work, a weak and tired voice came from outside the door. An old sage was calling out, asking for help. Sunita looked from the window and sighed, "Now he's here too, our kitchen will be empty again." But Mohan didn't pay attention to her frustration. He walked to the door at once. When he opened it, he saw the sage standing there. His clothes were dusty, his face was sweaty, and he looked extremely tired, as if he hadn't eaten for days. Mohan respectfully invited him inside and said, "Baba, please sit. Let me bring you some water." He brought cool water and offered it to the old man. The sage drank slowly, and a peaceful expression appeared on his face. After a moment, the sage said in a weak voice, "Son, I haven't eaten in 2 days. If you have any food, just a little, I would be grateful." Mohan immediately went to the kitchen. But as he opened the container, he saw only 2 rotis left, meant for his own lunch. Still, without a single moment of hesitation, he picked up the rotis and turned to go outside. But Sunita stopped him, her voice filled with frustration. "Mohan, what are you doing? These rotis are for you. If you give these away, what will you eat? That sage can go to someone else's house. But where will we go if we run out of food? Think about us." Mohan listened to her quietly and then said softly, "Sunita, this Baba hasn't eaten in 2 days. A hungry stomach can't wait. If we don't feed him, what will happen to him? Don't worry, God will make arrangements for us." The sage heard Sunita's words, but remained seated silently, waiting with patience and hope. Mohan walked past Sunita holding the rotis and placed them gently in front of the sage. "Baba, please eat. This is the best food we have in our home." The sage didn't speak. He was so hungry that he began eating immediately and quietly. After finishing the food, he drank more water and rested peacefully. After some time, the old man stood up and called Mohan close to him. From his cloth bag, he took out a shining golden bowl. Its glow surprised Mohan. He said, "Baba, I cannot take this. This belongs to you." But the sage smiled kindly and said, "No, son, keep it. Last week a king gave this to me, but I have no use for it. I was looking for someone deserving, and today I found that person." He continued, "This is the result of your good deeds. Always remember, karma is true dharma. You did a kindness without expecting anything in return. God always rewards such people at the right time. Your kindness will bring peace and happiness not only to you, but also to your family. But remember, this bowl is just a symbol. Your goodness is the real treasure. Never let anything change that." Saying this, the sage slowly walked away. Mohan stood there holding the golden bowl, his eyes filled with tears. He felt something deep in his heart, something pure, something powerful. He promised himself that no matter what happened in life, he would always help others. Friends, this story teaches us something very important. A person who does good without expecting reward will always be blessed by God in one way or another. Never step back from doing what is right. Goodness always returns.